Good day. Hello. How is everybody doing? It's Fallon, aka Amore the Poet, pound 24. So I did take a little bit of time off. I don't know, I was feeling kind of drained after Mother's Day. It's kind of difficult to deal with your son being gone. I still try to, maintain everyday life, but sometimes you do have to take a break or a moment out for yourself. June was a little bit difficult. Father's Day was a little bit more rough than Mother's Day. Just watching, people that you love hurt, it can be difficult. And my son's father is, really hurting with the loss of his son. So, just June, I was like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to, work, focus on myself, focus on the gym, and stuff like that. And sometimes you need to do that too, because it's important to take care of you. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't help take care of other people. And yes, I was going to work, taking care of patients because it's kind of routine and I do that naturally. But you have to learn how to, take time out for yourself. And that's what I did. So I'm back. I didn't, leave you spiritually. I might have left you physically for a little while, but I'm back here in the flesh. So I hope everybody is doing well. I hope your mental is going well. And I just want you to know that I love you and I did miss you. So today, what we're going to talk about are hats. So I had a teacher asked me about my appearance since I've been doing this YouTube channel, and I really, I didn't think about it. And she's the kind of person that asks you a question and you're like, damn, like nobody's ever asked me that. Give me a moment, I'll get back to you with the answer. So the question about my appearance, I really didn't know the answer at the time. I was like, damn, I started wearing wigs, I started wearing hats. These are things that I haven't done for 37 years. And when I lost my child, I started wearing wigs. I started wearing hats because it was difficult to wear the hats I had already accumulated in my life when I lost my child, if that makes sense. It was difficult to wear the hat of being a mother because I lost half of my reason to be a mom. Um, it was hard to wear the hat of a nurse because inside I felt like, maybe I missed a part in taking care of my son, and that's why I lost him. So, how do I go and take care of other people? So, wearing the hat of a nurse was hard. So, I guess, like, when I thought about the question, I said, maybe I started putting hats and wigs on to disguise who I really was. Now today, growing and learning, I wear them, usually just for this video because I go to the gym. I don't put makeup on, a wig on, and a hat on. I just maybe put a bonnet on. I may just wash and go. But, I learned that it's okay. Shit does happen. You can still be your true self. It's how you get through what you're going through at the end of the day. So, with that, I was like, okay, wearing hats and wearing wigs is something that I never did. And why did you start doing it now? And when she asked me the question, I had time like within the last month because I, just wrote this poem actually when she asked the question. I had time to, do some self inventory and self evaluation of why I was doing some of the things I had started to do. And I appreciate the question because it gave me time to think about who I had become, what I had become, what I was doing in my life at this point in time. And I was like, wow, like I just started putting on hats, I started putting on wigs, I started doing things that I don't normally or naturally do. And it made it feel like, you know what, Fallon, you could take that damn hat off. People know, you know what I'm saying? You don't wear wigs, you don't wear hats. You look good in them, but be who you are no matter what. You know, wear your hat, wear your titles. You know, dress up, look good if that's what it's about. But don't try to cover up who you are on the inside. Because I promise you, those who know me personally, it doesn't matter if I have a hat on or a wig on or I don't. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be a clown. I'm going to make you laugh. I'm going to make you cry in a good way, not, you know, like to be mean or anything. Like you might cry because we can relate. You know, I'm raw with it. We're going to talk about real shit, you know. So we may cry together because we empathize with each other, or, you know, we have been down some of the same paths. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna always be me regardless. You know, the professional one, the ghetto one, the crazy one, the loving one, no matter what hat I have on. And always gonna try to do my best in whatever role I am put in at that moment and at that time. Cause that's just me. So, today the poem is called Hats. And that's something that you should think about too. Are you, you know, wearing your true hat? Are you wearing the hat that fits your head holistically? You know, at that time, when you go to work, are you wearing the hat or the title of your job? Or are you still at home? When you're at home, supposed to be playing or in the role of husband or wife or brother or sister, are you wearing that hat or are you still at work angry about what a coworker said or did? You know, are you being the best daughter? Are you being the best, you know, friend? Are you being the best cousin? Are you being the best nurse, eye doctor? Whatever title it may be, are you doing your best at that time? And you should think about that. You should always be doing your best, because not only does it make you feel good inside as a person, it shows your true character. And we don't want to give false impressions, because at the end of the day, your true character, your true personality, your true self will be revealed. Whether you do it involuntarily or voluntarily, some way, somehow, some shape or form, you will have to come out. It doesn't matter if it's now or later. So why not do it now? Why waste time pretending to be somebody that you are not, and then going on and finding out that you wasted all this time when you could have did this since day one? It's so much freaking easier. So much easier. And I mean, it took me 37 years and to lose a child, to start cutting off ties and relationships, to learn how to be me. And it's okay. Not everybody is going to accept me for me. And guess what? I'm okay with that. I don't give a shit. I still love you. I still hope nothing but the best for you, because my human being self, my species, is to project love and kindness and happiness and peace and goodness into this world. That's the reason why I was created. You know, you don't mix a trick and a crackhead together and, you know, you telling me you just, that's nothing, I just came here for nothing. No, I have a purpose, and I, you know, swam to pop the egg, they say, even though I think I was pushed into that motherfucker. But I came here, and I'm not gonna live my life miserably, if that's even a word. I'm not gonna, you know, be down and just, I'm not gonna continue to be who I'm not any longer because of what other people think of me, what other people say about me, because that's their imperfections, that's their flaws, that's their insecurities. If people come to you in deceit, with lies, They showed you who they are at that moment in time. They can't deal with their own true self. So why would they allow anybody else to see it? Sometimes people can't be who they are because of their childhood. I understand that. I've been there, okay? But don't allow that to determine your future. You matter. You have a purpose. Show it. Live in it. Be you, no matter what. No matter what life throws at you, no matter what obstacles you have to go through to get to where you're going, you don't give up. You change your hat along the way as many times as you need to, but you keep going. And I'm here to continue to ride this freaking journey with you, okay? I love you. So, today the poem is called Hats. How many hats do you wear? It really depends if I'm going here or there. So I lost a part of me on a late Monday night. I didn't know if I could ever reignite my light. Who was I and what had I become? The thought of wearing a mother hat made me feel numb. When I lost my son, it was difficult to walk in that title. Physically alive, but wondering how I'm maintaining my vitals. I knew my name, but losing my child made it hard to be me. It was easy to throw on a hat and disguise what others would see. Every day I would wear a different hat with a different wig. Nobody knew who I was anymore, not even at the gig. Underneath all these material hats, I was hiding my natural ones. I lost my spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical being when I lost my son. Every day I woke up breathing with no purpose in my vision, trying to keep going on my journey to complete the mission. Hats gave me the strength to get out of the bed. It didn't matter who I thought I was as long as I had a hat on my head. I had a title of nurse, which was hard to maintain, trying to care for others while my insides were going down the drain. I would get up, put my hat on my head, and go to work. At the same time, in a relationship with a total jerk. Wearing the title of spouse in this situation was chaotic. My mind and thoughts spinning around as if I was robotic. I did this for months. I changed my hat and covered my head. Nobody knew, but inside I was wishing to be dead. My strength was depleted and my energy drained. At this time, there was so much emotional pain. Losing my son made me lose a part of me. At the end of the day, hats off, I still see me, the real identity. It didn't matter how many hats I decided to wear. Unless I changed my insides, I would always feel bare. Repetitively telling myself, you have to get up and go. If you don't make a change yourself, you'll never know. One day at a time, that's all I could handle. I was determined to reignite my burned out candle. Slowly but surely, the wigs started to stay on the shelf. Telling myself you will die if you don't take care of your health. So I allowed myself to start loving myself no matter what. I built my self-esteem up in my own little hut. I fought and battled the negative emotions and thoughts, reminding myself you came a long way all your life. You fought. My pain, my trauma makes me the inspiration that I am today. After gaining an angel, I still found my way. It's my choice if I want to put a hat on or not. It's my responsibility to keep positive energy in my spiritual pot. I know I wear a lot of hats without wearing any at all. I fell several times, but I refuse to have a permanent fall. My hat won't stay on my head if I'm laying down for too long, and my neck deserves better service. It didn't do anything wrong. So I gave myself another chance and got back up. My son said, Mom, I relocated the other half of your cup. Knowing he's safe and not hurting allows me to carry on with my life. He'll be waiting for me on my special day to get to the other side. So I'll continue to wear my hats, whether they're really on or not, for sure. Remembering there's only one Fallon, Amor'eThePoet, pound 24. So that's called hats. And I want you to think about, when you wake up every day or every night, because I work nights, so I understand, if your life is a little bit upside down or flip flop, you still, you wake up, you put your hat on, you put your shoulders back, chin up, even if you're not feeling the best, if you're not feeling the best, you still get up. As long as you get up, your posture is good. You wash your face, you brush your teeth, you clean out, nasty bacteria, clean your eyes out, clean your ears out, clean your boogers out, all the little orifices and stuff, you clean that out, wash it off, you get up and physically make yourself feel good. You will mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, feel better as you go through the day. Let those negative comments, negative thoughts, let them flow in and flow out and flow off. Goodbye. You just have to start loving yourself, living your best life by loving who you are today. You are perfect who you are today if you are living right. We all have flaws. We all make mistakes. That is going to go on for the duration of your life. Don't beat yourself up for that one mistake that you made, or that mistake that somebody else did to you. You keep going because you still matter no matter what. No matter what, you still matter. And I'm here with you. So continue to stay focused on you, on your health, your mental, your journey, your purpose. And I will see you soon. I love you. Amor'eThePoet, pound 24.